path blocked. It's important to check these out because, well, not so much for the gentleman it isn't, but this should be one of my jobs actually. In fact, I'll do this while I'm here. I'm going to move all my gentlemen into this port here. Okay, and the reason why I'm going to do this is because, if you remember, I'd put a couple of ships in here to bring out any spies, because I was converting my universities in this area over to spy places. Well, now my gentlemen have got so close to it, I was sending them to Italy, wasn't I? But I might as well just put them in here and get them on one of the ships, and then I can send them where I like then, can't I? Okay, should be about 8 of them altogether. I'm pretty sure there are about 8, weren't there? Anyhow, get as many as I can. Should be fairly easy to see because they're all set off at roughly the same time. And, oh, there's another one at the back there, so just must remember to get that one as well. Okay, so next turn on the turn end they should move automatically, and hopefully all of them will get into that port. Will he make it? Yes, he will as well, yeah, during next turn. So, okay, so I think that's all those gentlemen on the way there. Might as well have them doing some use. If you put them into a town, a city rather, you know, a regional city of the enemy, then it will reduce their general morale. You know, I think it's just regional cities and not capital cities, but anyway, we'll see. Agent recruited. Where's this one? Kiev. Oh, crikey, look at it. I mean, what really is the point now in having these? I just don't think there is any. Let's get him moving over to here. Just means the turn ends take a heck of a long time, you know. In fact, while I'm over there, this army is. These are just the. If you remember the Jaegers, you know, from this other army, wherever it is. You know, the one that was moving. There it is. The one that's moving very, very slowly. In fact, what I'll do is I'll join those up now with those, because. Yeah, that's it, because it'll enable them to replenish. See, they haven't replenished at all. All these others that were in the same army as him have. If you remember, I selected him just one army in error. So it's whether I can risk now taking this army out of here. I'd like to. I'd very much like to take that army out of there and shunt them over to here. Just shunt all the armies across. In fact, I will. He doesn't seem to have any ships there. His armies all seem to be aboard ships anyway, don't they, at the moment? So if I shunt all of these down, yeah, okay, that should mean I'm covered a little bit better, you see. So that army that's just come in new can occupy that port. The ones that were there can occupy this port, and then these here can occupy this port. And then nothing to occupy that one, and there's an army on there as well, but I am raising troops as well, and I do have some in Lisbon that I'm moving up as well, so that's the only way that I can look at it really, I think. Did I have any other troops around there? I forgot to. Do you know what? Kutuzov didn't move, did he? Anyway, I'll have a look at those in a minute. Let's see what we can do here with these. What's that? Is that Milanese army? Yes, it is. Well, Russian, but from Milan. I'll just get another couple of these ships, merchant ships, because they're quite handy to have, of course, you know, for wealth purposes, wealth generating purposes. And I'll move these down to the Spice Hub, because the Spice Hub makes the most money. Is that the Spice Hub? Has it got spaces? Yes, it has. And it's spices, yes. Okay, so we'll get down to that one there. I could move to this. Mind you, probably take the same amount of time just to get to that one, wouldn't it? So it's not worth it, is it? Okay, so I think that's all there was, wasn't there? Yes, it was. Alliance broken. Oh, right. Okay, that's not surprising. So because they're unhappy with me not giving them access anymore, they've broken the alliance. That doesn't bode well, does it? Building constructed. It's just a star fort. That's the one in Norway, so that's nice to have. And the Luddite movement. Yep, breaking up all the machines. So that the workers feel a little safer in Britain. That's what that's all about, I think. Right, now, spies over in Rome, they did really, really well, didn't they? I think I might ask them to do a little bit more for me. They've already sabotaged the barracks, so there can't be any recruitment anymore, can there? I don't know what's going to happen with those, but they certainly should not be coming out. That really would be a big cheat if they came out, wouldn't it? Armies he got there. He's got a full... oh, I can see them all now. Wonder why. No spies in there, are there? Maybe I've just been there long enough, near enough for long enough, that's the thing. So, look at these troops. Wow, look. Now this is it, isn't it? Rome haven't fought anybody to my knowledge at all. So how on earth do they get 5 chevrons on there? That's remarkable. 80, 50, 10, 13, 10. They're better than any of my troops already. They really are, and they're just basic line infantry. What a shame. Okay, well we need to take out some of their generals anyway. That's going to be the next task. Let's see what this one can do. He's the furthest away. No, he isn't. There's one over here as well. Yeah, let's get him on the job first and see if he can assassinate for me. You might say, well, what's the point in, you know, sabotaging the barracks when I'm going to take over the place eventually anyway? But I just didn't want to have to take on all those extra troops as well at the same time. I think I'll just pull him round here out of the way. Oh dear, at least I hope he's out of the way there. Have I got another one here? Not quite. Let's have this chap here doing something. Assassinate. 50% chance, pretty good. Oh yes. Wow, okay. Let's get him moving down to here now then. Ready to do something with Naples, or at Naples. And these need, you know, have a general as well, don't they? So it'd be nice if I can get rid of that one. Assassinate him as well. Oh, 70%, that's a very good one. Oh yes. Does it get any better? Now then. Let's move him out of the way. Oh, can he move out of the way? That's the big question. Oh yes, he can. Good. Okay. Now if you remember, I've left a sloop up here as well. I expect to take all these spies off on the sloop. So he's got no general there anymore. He's got no general there anymore. He's lost his barracks, so he can't recruit anymore. I wonder if it's worth harassing these chaps yet. Something killed my spy here, didn't it? I wonder if he was from Naples. Are they recruiting? Let's have a look. Not recruiting. Oh, pretty poor thing as well in there. Well, some kind of barracks, wasn't it? So, can we assassinate him? No, we can't. He's not even a general. What about these here? Oh, I can assassinate somebody there. Let's have him then. No. Well, you can't have everything, can you? You might want everything, you can't have everything. Now, he can't move any further. I think all my spies have done whatever they need to do there. He's come too far anyway, I think, to go anywhere else. This is where I originally wanted everybody to go, over to Italy. I'm now sending them, as you know, over to, I don't know if you can see on the bottom left-hand map now, over to where I'm pointing now, and of course he's all the way over here now, isn't he? So, don't quite know where to send him to, but I really don't think I'm going to need him in Italy, because I've got so many spies around. Am I really going to need a gentleman down there? Actually, I will. I will send a gentleman down there, and the main reason is that if his spies become active in that area and there's a threat to my generals, then I can use my gentleman to kill his spies, can't I? That's probably the best way to do it. Okay, so back up the spies with a gentleman. Actually, that's not a bad technique, actually. Right, now I do have some troops also on Parma, as I remember. Let's get rid of these. Trait gain, that means he's done well, so... Okay. Now these troops on Parma have been wasting away. These are the ones that finally defeated the last of Spain. The last bastion of Spain. And this navy... Where am I going to put that? I think I'll take that one right over to Gibraltar, actually. Right over to Gibraltar itself. See if I can land some troops up there. In fact, while I'm here, I'll just block this up, which is what my intention was originally, if you remember. Okay, and then just add these here. Okay. Right. Okay, so I've got two pretty decent sized fleets there. One of them's recruiting, I think it's this one. Yeah, it is. So we're expecting all those to join them, not for 6 turns, of course, but at least they're blocking up the pass, and they've got the chance of other reinforcements coming in here as well. That's the one that's bringing that army over, and of course that is another 80-gun ship of the line that can join one of those fleets. And from what I can see from the British fleets, they might have superior ships and superior admirals, but I don't think they can put 2 full fleets together like that, 2 lots of 10. I'm not too sure, but we shall see, won't we?